I think the easiest thing for me that comes to mind, which is free, is EFT. You and I are both big fans of emotional freedom technique, the tapping technique. You can basically just look up any website. I mean, it's all the same. There's a couple different ways people could tap, but in general,
Yeah.
you're starting at top of the head, side of the eye, under the eye. You can move on to under the nose, the chin, the clavicle, and there's different acupressure meridians. Basically, what this is acupuncture without the needles. It's amazing. You could create a change in your nervous system very quickly. Is this just some like hippie BS? No, it's not. I've actually put on a heart rate variability monitor. I strap myself up. That's one time that I use Bluetooth in my life, is when I'm strapping a Bluetooth monitor to my chest and I hook it up to my phone and with a heart rate variability app. And I'll do 3 rounds of tapping, and I'll just think and say something like, I'm calm, I let go, I release my stress. And then boom, the heart rate variability increases, indicating I'm more in a parasympathetic rest and digest state. And it can happen in as little as 30 seconds.
Yeah. And what I also like about EFT is some people, when they're in a negative perspective, it's hard to be like, think about what you want. Think about what you want to manifest. That's hard. So with EFT, you can also just talk about the problem. Hey, I'm really stressed over the economy. I'm really stressed with my job. I'm really stressed being inside right now. I'm feeling really isolated. So you can kind of just talk about the problem with yourself while you're tapping these different meridian points. And it's helpful because sometimes people just want to talk about it. And if you don't have someone to talk about it with, you can just talk it to yourself while you hit these meridian points, which then calms down the sympathetic nervous system, which helps you process it better. And then as you calm down from it, then I recommend switching. Like, hey, I'm attracting health in my life. I'm doing the right things to be healthy. I'm really blessed and fortunate in my health. And you can kind of do some of the attractor factor stuff where you focus more on what you want to pull in versus the problem. But it's hard because if your nervous system is on edge, you kind of have to calm it down before you can get appreciative and grateful and thankful.
You're totally right. I already feel better. I was noticing I was taking some more belly breaths than I was when we first started, just after doing that. So the clavicle one, I don't know why, but the clavicle one for me, if you can only do one, like if you're driving a car for some reason, or you're in a place where you're in panic mode where you can't think about going through the full motions of the EFT, then even just clavicle, I'm calm, just something like that could be enough to settle you down. And like I said, this is not just something we're making up. There's practitioners that they literally only do EFT. That goes to show how powerful it is, meaning they're not doing lab testing and supplements and other things that we're doing. They're just teaching you to do EFT, and that's their practice, and that is successful. So it does work.